What up, fam? Another early morning walk on the home track. Feeling good. Man, my hair making my head look extra crazy today, man. Look like Donald Glover's uncle. It just looks rough. One of the things I was thinking about this morning on this walk was the fact that we have a lot of power in our choices, but we don't always recognize how much power we have in our choices, because just like there is an illusion of freedom in our world, there is also an illusion of control. In order to maintain an illusion of freedom, there has to be an illusion of control. So an example here, right? This was earlier this year. It's like June right now, 2023. And I was talking to a friend of mine. I've known this person since 4th grade, all right? Been friends for a long time. Reconnected a few years ago. And this person left. This person is not black, this person is white. And this person left the US. They just had some experiences that are really very common. Horrible experiences, and sadly, very common. And this person went to Nepal for a few years. They retreated from the trappings of our society, the materialism, the consumerism, the strife, the racism, the white supremacy. I'm telling y'all, racism, white supremacy, this stuff affects y'all and us. You don't understand how much it affects you. I say that to the non-black folks out there. Black folks, we understand how much it affects us, even those of us who don't fully acknowledge it. Yo, this gnat is trying to get some love from the camera right here. Hey, man, look, okay, if this is like, a former loved one or friend or something trying to holler at the camera, I ain't gonna crush this gnat. So this friend of mine went to Nepal, was there for a few years, really dove deep into Buddhism, meditation. They go around the country now doing a really dope play that they made about life and their experiences as a woman, as a white woman in this world. And it's pretty good. Usually I'm not about some of that stuff because it's so steeped in white supremacy in this like oblivious kind of way that people don't even realize or acknowledge it. But not this friend, not this person I know. And I was asking them a question because they go around the country doing this play, doing these Buddhist meditation retreats, even for people who are not Buddhist, right? And one of the things that I was asking her about was psychedelic assisted therapy. I had my own experience not that long ago, and it was amazing. I practiced Qigong and meditation and all these different types of breathing techniques when I did a lot of martial arts when I was younger. It wasn't just like the martial, it was also the art. So, the US, man, we take the art out of the martial arts and we just got MMA, even though it's mixed martial arts. It's really just mixed martial. Anyway, I'm not saying I don't enjoy it, but I like the art. The art of it is important. It's part of the philosophy. It's part of the intelligence. It's part of the development of self and mind and body as a holistic function. Anyway, so I'm talking to her about, hey, look, I had this amazing experience. It was such of a ego break and it felt so good, and I could see things on a such clearer level, and I came out of this self-guided, self-curated experience that I had feeling new, feeling the best that I had felt in a while. Didn't even have any desires to drink or do any other things that I might not need to do at that point. And so I was asking her, does her community, like the more intense Buddhist meditation community, I'm not Buddhist, but more intense Buddhist meditation community, do they look down on this type of meditation? Do they look down on psychedelic assisted meditation and psychedelic assisted therapy? And you know what? I was surprised by the answer. No, because folks understand how damn tough it is to be in the US. These systems that are over us, capitalism, white supremacy, patriarchy, militarism. I don't think that we really understand the depth and the power of the choices we have in this system. For the richest country on this planet, our life expectancy is not the highest. I mean, it's not horrible comparatively. It went down a little bit during COVID, but high 70s is the average life expectancy in the US, in the richest country in the world. I don't remember the stats, but there's like, I love some water. Ooh, even if it's just a little drainage pond designed to look nice. Those stats are real, right? I don't know all the details of the stats, but I'm thinking there's like 40 countries or something like that that's ahead of us. Why? And not only like, why do we choose to live in this? Why do we choose to keep a system going like this? Because we're afraid. We're afraid that if something changes, it'll be worse. It ain't gonna be worse. We gotta stop living in fear, y'all. We have power in our choices. We look at what's going on in the political landscape. We're literally fighting the ghost of racism because people don't want to give benefits, don't want to give Social Security, different versions of societal safety nets to Black people. It's a conditioned response, and people are still acting out in that conditioned response. We have power in our choices. We don't have to accept certain things. We can get another job. We can go to a different school. We can forge a new career path. We do have those opportunities in this country, but it's not dependent upon the way this country is managed. Actually, we're at a precipice right now where we're either going to resort to like 20, 30, 50 plus years ago, and we're going to have some huge issues as the climate continues to change, or we're going to say, no, this isn't a game. This is life. No one's trying to win. And if you are, let's just push you on the outside of the system so you can play your own game with your friends, okay? The rest of us are just trying to enjoy life. What decisions are you going to make today to center the joy in your life, to center the peace in your life, to center community in your life? Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me.